Halo. Halo, halo, halo. Wih, udah rame dong. Halo Lunifer, halo Jokin, halo Lan. Let's go. Wait. Jam jam berapa sih? Jam berapa sih itunya? Jam berapa itu? Baru siap mandi gue. Pusing atau. Bentar. Eh, oh ini akun kedua aku. Weh. We'll talk about that. Sabar. Wait. Nah, this is it. Let's go. Udah makan? Udah. Yoi, udah makan dong. Nanti pas mau aduh kemarin ketiduran dong. Aduh, ngantuk banget loh. Kemarin waktu nonton nonton Runa tuh ngantuk banget. Oh, masih 150 hari. Let's go. Bisa-bisanya salah salah akun langsung. Malah akun yang itu dong. Udah makan udah dong. Kan udah penuh dong. Sebentar, resinku penuh. Wait, Ingpokan. Ingpokan apa? Halo Meo. Apa Ingpokan? BTW ada Simnala Arma. Oke, gue jam 8. Weh. Kita cepet apa nih? Bentar, aku pakai ini dulu. Astaga, penuh. Bentar, ini ada berapa sih? Ada 4 dong. Ya, bikin satu lah. Kepenuhan resinku. Langsung mau, iya nanti itu buat aku bubar sih ya tuh. Ini jam berapa sih itunya? Pengumumannya? Pengumuman apa update announcement terbaru itu jam berapa ya? Jam 7 kah? Oh, apa tuh? Lah, kok malah di belakang? Aku ambil uang dulu lah nih ya. Lumayan loh. Nanti jam itulah ya, jam 9 gitu. Ada itu loh, ada stream loh nanti loh. Dams. Itu. Trouble kalian nih. Kamu ngapain di sini? Oh, dia mau saya visit flower biar cepat artiku. Yoi, arti. Yo. Bentar, aku bentar. Aku udah ada. Tidak masalah. Aku udah ada. Aku kasih langsung. Oke, kasih langsung. Yes, sudah ketemu. Oke. Hadiah gampang tercapai. Oke, uang lumayan. Gas. Iya, halo Yofi. Halo yang baru datang. Mau sekarang? Kalau kalian udah join, ayo aja sih. Apa? Hah? Kok mereka udah ini? Oh, ini hancurin ini dong ya. Boom. Malah manjat, astaga. Aduh, tidak kena. Weh, kalian. Kita udah kayak sial. Oke. Tidak kena dong. Alright. Salah pencet dong, ya udahlah. Jangan lupa di like biar ini. Nek, kamu kan gimana ceritanya? Ini bukan menjualnya di kota. Jangan terhadap kan. Oh. Thank you. Aku cuma mau hadiahnya doang. Hati-hati di jalan, bro. Ayo, siapa yang mau? Kalau kalian langsung join langsung ini sih kita. Tapi tolong dimaklumi kalau gue ngelak ya. Oke, Lan. Santai. Hidup santai. Oh, ini nih. Zhongli, you can do it. Boom. Tenri cukup. Boom. Wait, kena. Oke, langsung mati. Putih. Alah, masih ada dong. Berubah aja lah. Aku join VT. Oke, bentar. Udah pakai aja lah. Nggak perlu nunggu. Oke, sip. Masuk VC ya? Wait, aku masuk VC dulu. Bentar. Ada yang join. Halo Lunifer. Bentar, aku masuk ke VC dulu ya. Let's go. Tes. Halo. Oke. Oke. Halo Bang. Halo Mac Gaming. Woi. Gimana? Udah level berapa Anda? Biji mana nih? Aku malah manja dong. Ini gampang manja gitu ya. Halo Lan. Kita akan RT Emblem of Several Fate. Let's go. Lang meledak mereka ya. Kok mereka jauh banget ya terbangnya ya? Ini terbangnya jauh banget. Tendo. Boom. Astaga, ini ada tebing penghalang atau? Bentar. Tadi ada pot itu ya? Apa ya? Lah, kehalang sama tembok dong. Alright. Udah berubah aja lah. Bisa main, Mas mau enggak main? Oh, main ya. Bentar. Venti datang in clutch. Ya habis dong. Tendo bantu. Maksudnya jadi potato. Iya. Barang gratis mah kita ambil aja. Berubah lagi. Boom. Gila. OP kali si Kokomi ini. Bukan kaleng-kaleng Kokomi loh. Udah kelar nih. Yuk kita ini yuk. Satu lagi ya. Ketinggalan dong. Satu lagi. Bentar, satu lagi ketinggalan. Soalnya kena pressure. Apa tuh? Pressure apa tuh? Ya. Jam berapa sih sekarang? Masih belum kan ya? Jam 7 ya pengumumannya ya? Oh, gue ikut main pas mau malam minggu. Oh iya. Ya. Ini aku harus hajar yang ini dulu nih. Boom. Oke, 2 mati. Oke, nice banget. Kita ada pelindung sih, aman. Dia kok malah ini ya? Oke. Berubah. Jam berapa main pas mau minggu? Sekitar, kalau tidak sebangunnya sih sebenarnya. Aku bangun jam berapa? Ya segitu. Tergantung aku bangun jam berapa itu. Kenapa sini cerita? Domain ampas. Waduh, Silan udah kena kutukan itu loh. Kutukan domain langsung dia. Let's go. RT. Akhirnya masih 7 menit. 7 menit lagi ya? Sekali bisa lah ya harusnya. Sekali bisa lah ya. Sekali bisa. Yuk. Ini elemennya apa? Oh. Elemennya itu berarti aku ini sama ini. Oke. Udah. Jam berapa ya? Siang kayak tuh. 3 kali juga bisa tuh asal cepat. Waduh, lu yakin? Di mana sih kalian, ada linknya nggak tuh? Di nontonnya di mana? Twitch atau di YouTube? Bentar. Twitch. Oh, bentar. Aku buka Twitch dulu. Barangkali langsung. Aku udah lama nggak buka Twitch dong. Aku terakhir kali aku yang perpanjangan membershipnya Jeta di sini, di Twitch ini. Ada Genshin. Wow, let's. Bentar. Di mana sih? Wait. Oh, ini. Oh, bentar. Tapi kok nggak kelihatan ya? Udah. Oke. Ini belum belum nih. Malamnya Sabtu. Iya, bisa sih. Udah. Let's go. eh Invite. Hah? Merah semua. Oh, udah. Merah semua loh. Buset. Nyangkut kemarin ke dendro logo. Malam mainnya bang pasmo. Kita lihat gue bangun jam berapa dulu lah ya itu ya. Jadi let's go. 3 menit lagi, makanya bentar. Sky doang nih kayaknya nih. Mana bisa ini 3 kali. Sky dong. Ini belum gerak-gerak nih. Ini belum gerak-gerak. Bos, weh. Gerak, weh. Oh, penuh lagi dong dia. Lah, ini gimana ceritanya? Dia belum ulti loh. Udah. Oke, dia udah bangkit dong. Ya dia udah nggak ngedesit lagi, oke. Aduh, terbang dong aku. Aduh, sakit. Oke, satu mati. Saya kokomnya di dia tuh. Oke. Ya, ini nggak bisa sih. Ini nggak bisa. Kita kayaknya nonton dulu lah. Gue duluan ya di Twitch, oke. Kayak nonton dulu, dah ini. Yang kedua kayaknya belum bisa nih. 2 menit lagi loh. 1 menit lagi deh. Iya, kita keluar dulu ya. Belum bisa, kita keluar dulu lah. Kota dulu ya. Ini kita harus mengikuti perkembangan gimana ceritanya. Bentar. Kita di sini aja gitu ya. Di sini aja lah ya. Sambil nonton. Twitch ya. Bentar. Wait. Aku masih belum menemukan ininya dong, videonya. Ini kah? Kayak bukan ini sih. Ini dia. Video nggak ada, belum ada kayaknya ya. Apa memang tiba-tiba nanti bisa nongol sendiri ya videonya? Nobar bang. Oh iya, aku masih belum ganti dong. Bentar, aku turunin dulu ininya. Wait, aku turunin dulu. Terus aku tutup ininya. Game capture-nya aku matikan. Ininya aku juga matikan ini. Kita akan nonton di sini. Ini di sini kan ya? Di sini bukan sih? Tapi masih belum ada sih. Kita tunggu dulu palingnya. Iya kah? Buset nih, banyak banget nih. Oh. Saya di sini kan ya? Oh, what now? Oh, langsung ya dia. Wih. Wih. Apa? Refresh.
What am I doing? Well, obviously I'm here scouting out the place. I've been investigating the
Oh,
area
itu.
and I've already figured out all the plans for the event. Of course, I can tell you all the details. We're practically family. I'm Max Middleman, and this is the Genshin Impact version 3.3 special program.
Let's
roll the
go.
version 3.3 trailer.
Trailer. Ada Scaramouche nih, lihat.
A friendly word of advice. Test of Courage events tend to give rise to a variety of strange rumors and stories. So please, be sure to exercise caution.
Suara siapa nih? What the fuck? Bikin kaget Azam.
Scared? Who goes there?
Goro.
So, is there really a ghost around here? Why this time I have a feeling that it's staring right at us? Are you talking
What?
to me?
Obake ya tuh?
Jester, I have completed the task
Dottore.
you gave me.
Dottore.
From this day forth, Balladeer and Kabukimono will cease to exist.
Did you really think you would be able to see through my plan?
Dottore. Dottore! In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Buset.
Squall and Fury!
Gile. Buset. Oh ya itu ya, dia pakai step ya. Wah gila OP langsung. Oh, ini yang baru ya?
Dare to mess with me?
Haruzan ini.
Too late for regret.
Ada lambangnya.
Have fun with this again.
Cute banget. Cakep ini, cakep. Boleh.
Scaramouche, the mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
All sense clear, all assistance void. Oh. Haruzan. Ini kah? Wait, bener nggak ya? Salah. Oh benar. Oke, aku akan post di sini. Oke. Ini aku pin. Anda telat aku. COV duluan ya? Oke lah. COV duluan. Aku kalah dong sama COV asem. Kencang banget dia ya. Bentar.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Genshin Impact version 3.3 special program. I'm your host, Sarah Miller Cruz, the voice of Lumine in Genshin Impact. And today I'm joined by
Max, the one and only Middleman, voice of the one and only Arataki Ito.
Wih,
And I'm Patrick Pedraza, voice of the Wanderer.
Wanderer
But up
loh.
until now, travelers have only known me as Scaramouche, and everyone's been battling me in the game lately.
Yeah, that's true. But to be fair, it's a really
Typing
cool fight.
master.
It's a really cool fight.
Itu
I know.
typing ya? Itu kode
Anyway,
pertama kan?
I'm super
Iya,
excited
kode
to have
pertama
a
itu.
chance to share some upcoming content with everyone. What did you all think about that trailer?
Oke,
Okay,
Master.
so I definitely saw Erminsul in there.
MC nggak bisa pas
really
streaming
excited
update.
to find out more about it.
Yeah, that trailer had everything. It had everything. It had action. It had
Ini trailernya ada
drama.
cerita questnya loh.
It was lighthearted
Quest
in
arc-nya tuh
places
ada
it
loh.
was dramatic.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just super stoked for everyone to see Scaramouche's backstory. I'm super excited about it for reals.
Heck yeah.
Well, speaking of that,
Itu quest Arkon
following
tuh
the
ya.
story's development,
Keren loh.
Scaramouche is still in Nahida's custody. So I bet the question everyone's wanting to know is how he'll become the Wanderer.
Yeah, for sure. And there's quite
Oh, dia
a story behind
dibawa
it.
emaknya tuh jadi Nahida. Story quest ya? Iya. Kayaknya sih story quest
There's
sih.
so much to learn in this quest, so I hope everyone checks it out.
Wow.
Oh, come on, man. You can't just leave everyone hanging like that. How about some hints? Come on, please. Please.
All right. How can I
Yeah.
say no to a cute chibi Ito?
You can't.
Here's
Chibi Ito.
a preview from the quest.
We ran into two people at the academia today talking about an essay. Turns out their topic was about the Tatarasuna incident. From what they were saying, it sounded like lots of Tatarasuna's history is still unexplained. And most of the information we have now is just from people
Oh,
filling the
kita team up
gaps with
sama
their
si
imagination.
Wanderer ya, team up ya
At
kita ya.
least that's what they thought.
Well, they guessed right about one thing. Tatarasuna was sabotaged.
Oh,
Pretty rad.
Gila, story-nya
Why are they talking
dalam
about
ini.
Tatarasuna?
Ini story-nya ini kayaknya
I guess we'll
bagus sih
see.
kayaknya. Harusnya sih bagus ya.
It is interesting
Bagus
though to
banget
see the Traveler, Nahida,
Gile.
and Scaramouche all together so peacefully like that.
Yeah, but in this interlude chapter, Nahida will task the Traveler and Paimon with keeping an eye on Scaramouche while we go with him into
Dites
Earth
dong.
in search of some information.
Dia minta bantuan kita
Oh,
untuk ngetes si
interesting.
Scaramouche tuh apakah
So
layak.
obviously Nahida must have some reason for deciding to keep Scaramouche around.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, totally. And I'm liking Scaramouche's new style.
iya loh, jadi anemo.
Sharp.
Dia jadi tipe anemo.
No, right.
New
And
style loh.
at this point, he's known by a completely different name, the Wanderer.
Iya, namanya udah bukan Scaramouche lagi loh namanya. Bisa ganti nama. Oh, berlaku di Sanity Pot. Sekarang keluar dari Patu. Iya.
For sure. But I'm afraid that's all we can show for now. Travelers will have to experience the story for themselves in game. I mean, it's better to explore the storyline without too many spoilers.
Apakah Raiden juga Ridan?
Yeah, I guess
Let's go
you're
lah
right.
kalau ada
Okay,
Ridan.
we'll leave the rest for travelers to discover themselves. But the Wanderer is also going to be a new playable character in version 3.3.
Oh.
So let's talk about that. I'm sure many of our viewers are curious about his talents.
Aduh,
Heck yeah,
aku
sure
ngincar
thing.
Raiden lagi.
Let's have a
Aduh.
look at the Wanderer in combat.
Oke. Ini combatnya ya.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. The wind rises.
Itu belakangnya tuh kayak Raiden loh itu loh belakangnya.
Bow
Mirip.
your head.
Oh, ultinya.
All right, Patrick, you're up.
Oke.
Introduce the Wanderer for us.
Sure thing. The Wanderer is a catalyst user and has an animo vision, so he uses wind blades to perform ranged normal attacks.
Kayak dia
Wait a
tipe
second,
DPS ya.
Windblades?
Kayak dia tipe
Not the same
bentar.
as the Traveler's wind
Atau
blades.
sub ya. Sub bisa juga sih,
So, as
sub
everyone
DPS.
probably already noticed, the Wanderer can hover in the air when he casts his elemental
Dia bisa
skill.
terbang asem.
Upon using his elemental skill, he will first deal AoE damage before leaping into the air and entering a hovering state. So, while hovering, the Wanderer's normal end charge attacks will be converted into Kugo, Fushudan, and
Asem
Kugo
OP
Tofu.
asem.
The damage they
Dia bisa
deal
terbang
with
asem.
AoE will
What the
be
fuck?
their damage will be considered normal and charge attack
Asem
damage,
berguna banget.
respectively. Also,
Tembak-tembak ini.
Tofukai will not consume stamina, and he
Ini
can remain
sangat
hovering
siap,
for a
iya,
certain
Asem.
duration.
Karena buat mereka emang mirip sama dia. Iya.
I know, right? But he can't stay hovering forever. While hovering, the Wanderer constantly consumes Kuguryoku points to maintain his hovering state.
Oh,
which is
ada
the blue
energinya
meter
juga
you
tuh ya.
see on the screen.
Blue meter ya.
Even if he doesn't move or attack, hovering will still consume Kuguryoku points.
Beda sama energi biasa loh tuh loh. Dia beda
So
beda
this
sama
mechanic
we don't need
works a
catalyst
little
or
differently
anymore.
than our typical
Iya.
stamina meter. There are many possible actions the
Asam
Wanderer
OP,
can perform
asam dia.
while hovering in the air, which all rely on Kuguryoku points rather than stamina. So, for example, sprinting mid-air will consume additional Kuguryoku points to accelerate mid-air, and holding the sprint button will cause persistent point consumption to maintain speed.
Bisa dong.
This
Di
effect
double
will replace his default
elemental skill
sprint.
sama
Jumping
spraynya.
expends extra Kuguryoku points to increase hovering height. Holding
Buset.
jump will cause persistent Kuguryoku
Wah,
points
gila sih.
to keep increasing hovering height.
Bisa
Of
dikombo
course,
sama sprint dong
running
ini.
out of points
Itunya.
will end his hovering state.
Oh, okay. So travelers will need to plan their actions while hovering.
Exactly. So, with his talent, Jade Claim Flower, when casting his elemental skill, if it contacts Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or
Wow.
Electro, that instance of the skill will receive a corresponding buff effect depending on which element was contacted. So, for
Astaga.
example, increasing his Kuguryoku points cap, attack, crit rate, or restoring a set amount of energy upon hitting opponents.
Oh, dia
with a
dapat
normal or
energi ya?
charged attack. The Wanderer can have up to 2 different kinds of these buffs simultaneously.
Ooh.
Oh, look, check that out. Part of the halo behind him changes color depending on the buffs you get. So travelers will be able to easily understand what effects the
Beda-beda
Wanderer
ya
has.
buff-buffnya ya.
I
Ada
like
efeknya tuh ya.
that. It's helpful and still looks really cool.
Yeah.
So after unlocking another talent, Gales of Reverie, when the
Sama
Wanderer
kayak
is in
Nahida
hovering
ini.
state, if his normal or charged attack hits an enemy,
Tuh.
there is a set chance to gain another buff
Tergantung
effect,
allowing
him
dia
to sprint
ada yang pakai
midair
elemental
without
apa.
consuming Kuguryoku points.
Iya.
Additionally, this buff effect will fire wind arrows to attack the enemy.
Ooh.
Oh, dope.
Kalau misalkan
I'm sure extra buff
ada yang
effects
punya
like that
pakai
will go a
elektro,
long way.
dia jadinya lingkarannya tuh
Yeah, for sure.
jadi itu tuh
And if
beda
you've
beda
noticed,
efeknya lagi.
There is a colorful aura of light around his body to indicate when that buff effect is triggered.
That's
Tergantung
pretty
elemen di
cool.
absorb. Iya, di absorbnya
I
tuh
love
yang
all the details
elemen
put
apa,
into
itu
the
tergantung.
Wanderer.
GG loh, Sam.
This brings us to the Wanderer's elemental burst.
Oh, elemental burstnya
So,
sakit.
check this out. Upon unleashing
Tus.
his burst, he compresses the atmosphere and stomps it down toward the enemy. So, travelers should note that if the Wanderer is in a hovering state when he unleashes his burst, then the hovering state will end and he will
Wah,
begin
OP sih.
descending after the
Wah,
burst
OP
is
ya, Sam nih.
completed.
Pokoknya juga kayak, iya
this
kayaknya sih
stomping
OP sih.
animation is a little aggressive.
Yeah, but it's cool.
I know, and it actually suits his character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't help but agree.
Wait. Let's not forget about the exploration talent.
Ah, yes. This is an interesting
Eh.
one. The Wanderer can decrease the mora required when ascending bows and catalysts.
Hey now, you
Pasif
never
loh
forget
itu loh.
about saving Mora. Am I right?
Okay,
Huh?
that's true. All right, now that we've seen the Wanderer, let's move on to the next new character. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Gila, critical damage gede banget pastinya.
What did you say? Oh, I'm old now, so every other phrase escapes my ears. Try calling me Madam Farozan,
Madam.
and
ya.
I'll see if I can pick that up.
Cute.
Huh? What is it that you would like to learn more about? Different forms of pressure-based puzzle mechanisms? The base layer design of elemental monuments? Huh. Wait. Did you forget to call me Madam Farozan just
Oh ya,
now when you asked your
madam,
question?
madam.
Whoa.
Halo, madam.
What? There's nothing wrong with being afraid of thunder, even at an older age.
Oh, dia takut sama petir.
Oh, she sounds
Gosh.
sassy.
Yeah, and smart too.
Dia takut sama petir.
so
12 anjime. Amiku KW. Cik, barusan ingetin gue sama
The
Eula.
design is
Oh,
so
hujan.
cool and really detailed. I love it.
So even though she looks super young, she's actually an old person. Like,
Dia tua.
Where's my teeth?
Well,
Dia
she's
umur berapa?
not that old.
Oh, right.
Not that old?
Faruzan's age is probably still nothing compared to Scaramouche.
Oh,
But
enggak
let's call
enggak
him
gitu
the
tua lah ya ini.
Wanderer, Sarah. Please.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Wanderer,
you know who I
Wanderer.
meant.
Yeah.
Actually, now that I think about it, yokai can also live a really long time too.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh.
No. And speaking of age, isn't the traveler's
Just
age?
year 100 years ago.
That's true.
Ini nih.
It looks like all of our characters are intriguing.
Bagus
but
loh.
it's safe to say that Faruzan
Aduh.
is way older than most people in Tibet.
Mau gacha Karamus gak ya? Aduh, tapi mami kita gimana ya? Mami kita.
And has been a hairbod, which roughly means mentor for over a
Mati ya,
century.
Tem.
So I bet everyone out there is wondering if she's
Kok
also
OP
some
ya
kind
ini ya?
of creature blessed
Masa
with long
OP loh?
life.
Ya,
You
paling
know,
kayak
like
Klee.
Klee.
Iya sih, kayaknya
No,
kayak Klee
she's
ya.
actually just your regular, typical human being.
Oh.
Well,
Lebih
maybe
tua
not so
daripada Klee ya
typical.
kayaknya. Lebih tua
About
dari Klee.
100 years ago, Faruzan was an undisputed genius, traveling all around Sumeru and solving many puzzles and mysteries. The notes she left behind eventually became the basis of mechanical research for later generations.
Whoa, she sounds pretty amazing.
Kalau nggak ada lain di tiga
But
gue grip. Oh
later,
iya.
she accidentally accidentally stumbled into some ruins.
Report.
Puzzle.
Emang isi wallet
There,
pakai
she
dana bisa
encountered
kah?
some strange phenomena
Wallet
which
ya?
stopped
Harusnya
her
sih bisa ya,
and was
harusnya.
trapped there for
Mami
nearly
lebih bang
100
diakun
years.
lo. Iya
She
sih.
eventually solved the puzzle and was
Iya sih,
able
aku
to
butuh
finally
Mami.
return to Sumeru.
Lewatin aja lah ini ya.
Can you imagine being trapped in a puzzle for 100 years? Wait. So that's how she's been hairbod for over
Gila,
a
kita
century.
lewatin ini loh.
Yeah.
Gila,
And
cakep
even
banget.
now, she still has the pride of a scholar in her heart and is a very talented person. It's just that after being separated from the world for so long, she's kind of fallen behind the times now.
Oh.
Hey, I get what you mean. She was once a proud researcher in a niche field.
Oh, dia
that
ada
has
researcher
become
ya?
very popular after 100
Buset, dia
years.
ada researcher loh.
So, is
Aneh mau
she
dites
still
tuh Heizo.
completely
Iya sih, Heizo bisa.
Yep.
Gue sih udah ada Shogun di akun
using
kedua,
her
jadi gue
old
skip
age as a
Shogun.
means of drumming up support for her ideas.
Mau
However,
dua
I
nggak?
think she'd prefer to be complained about for using
Heizo
her
C6,
ability rather than
buset.
garnering sympathy for her experience of being trapped in the
Mirip
ruins.
sih.
Yeah, sounds like she's quite the character.
I know, right?
Itu
Okay.
Mami
so
kita yang paling
now
butuh
that
sih,
we've covered
Mami.
her backstory, why don't we take a look at Faruzan's abilities in combat?
Let's do it.
Fight.
Fight.
100 years have passed, yet there hasn't been any change to those dumb rules at the
Okay.
academia. Dare to mess with me?
Oh. Itu lambang apa itu ya? Segitiga itu ya lambang apa ya? Hah? Tuh. Oh, bisa pindah ya dia. Buset. Dia bisa pindah dong.
I love all the geometric shapes when she's playing. Did you guys see that?
Yes, there's so
crazy.
much geometry, and I took geometry.
It looks so cool.
Ah, yeah.
So Faruzan is an animo character, and she
Uh-huh.
wields a bow as her weapon. Her
Skip,
normal
dia CC ya?
attacks are the
Bentar.
usual bow attacks you'd expect from a bow user, so
Okay.
there's not too much to say about that.
Aha.
But her skills are where things get interesting. Her elemental skill deploys a polyhedron that deals damage to enemies. After using her skill, her next aimed shot will become a special attack that creates a vortex, pulling nearby objects and opponents in.
Oh, nice.
Jadi dia
You can clump
terkumpul di
enemies
tengah
together.
dong.
And there's also another thing about her special charged attack. It will create a vortex effect at its point of impact. And if the
buset.
attack hits an enemy or ally member, it'll apply a mark and create a
Oh, dia
vortex
pakai
at a short delay.
Heizo juga ya? Heizo.
So it looks like there will be a lot of potential uses for this attack.
Dia pakai Heizo.
Travelers will have to experiment with it and see
Boleh,
what they
boleh.
come up with.
Malam ini.
Yeah, I think it'd be amazing to try hitting teammates with the arrow in co-op mode and have them charge into the
OP
enemy
ya,
and
Sam.
group them all together.
Itu ada Eula.
I'll have to see who wants to try that with me. After unlocking the talent Impetuous Flow, the time required for fully charging Faruzan's next shot will be
Wah.
reduced, and the arrow will reduce the
Combo
target
nih
enemy's
si
animo
Faruzan
resistance.
sama si
In her
Wanderer.
elemental burst, she deploys a dazzling polyhedron and releases a whirlwind pulse. Throughout its duration, the dazzling polyhedron
Bisa-
will continuously move along a triangular path.
Bisa pindah-pindah
Once
dong
it reaches
ultinya.
each corner of that triangular
Tus.
path, it will unleash one more whirlwind pulse.
Yeah, 1 minute she's here, the next she's polygon for 100 years.
Buset.
Bada-boom.
Anjay. Mereka emang tuh bisa ngikutin dong anjime makanya.
Sino's jokes are funnier than
Stringless
that.
biasanya buat burst damage.
Alright. Anyway, let's hear what effects these whirlwind pulses have.
Sure. When the whirlwind pulse hits opponents, it will
Uh-huh.
decrease their animo resistance.
Decrease.
It will also apply an animo damage buff effect to all nearby party members when it's unleashed. Travelers should note that the effective range of this buff is quite large.
Komo sama
and
si
it's
Xiao
not
asal.
limited to the whirlwind pulse itself, so there's no need to go chasing the polyhedron.
Astaga.
After unlocking her talent, Lost Wisdom of the Seven Caverns, when a team member uses normal, charged, or plunging attacks, elemental skills, or elemental
What
bursts
the
to deal
heck?
animo damage to an enemy, the damage will increase based on Faruzan's base attack. This effect can only be triggered once for a certain duration of time.
Oh, so it seems she'll be the solid support.
Yeah.
Totally!
Berarti ini
And
kayaknya
as a
buat barsnya
researcher
diutamain
of
yang
mechanics
buat
and
level up.
puzzles,
Iya,
Faruzan
buat
has
buff
taken it upon
animo.
herself to explore many
Nggak
ruins,
mati-mati.
with her travels taking
Nggak
her
mati-mati
all
musuhnya.
around Sumeru. Her exploration talent reflects this, and she gains more rewards when dispatched on a Sumeru expedition for 20 hours.
I'm sure no
Oh.
other mentor in Haravatat has 100 years of experience in solving
Dia bisa
puzzles.
naikin
I
itu
gotta
dong,
say,
chest
pretty hard
dapatin
to
25%.
So, the big question is, when can travelers expect to get these new characters?
That is a good question. Let's talk about the upcoming event wishes. In the early part of version 3.3, the Wanderer and Arataki Ito will be available via their own event wishes.
Iya, pasifnya bagus ya.
Faruzan will also be making her debut
Masih
in
bagus,
these event
Bang.
wishes.
Gameplay dance strip kapan,
In
Bang?
the
Belum
later
tahu.
part of version 3.3, we'll be seeing rerun event wishes for both the Raiden Shogun and Kamisato Ayato. And last but
Let's
not
go.
least, 5-star catalyst Tule Tula's Remembrance will be appearing in a new weapon event wish.
And that's not all.
Raiden.
In version 3.3, two
Akhirnya.
brand new artifact series will become available. So travelers should be sure to check out the corresponding domain.
Woo! More artifacts!
All right.
I hope travelers
ada
are
artefak baru ya?
experimenting and trying
Flower
new
of Paradise
combinations
Lost.
with these.
Desa Pavilion
Yeah.
Kronis. Wih, naikin anemo
We've
loh.
already talked about a ton of new content,
Gede,
so
gede.
why don't we take a quick break with another redemption code?
Sounds good. Roll out the code.
Roll out, roll out. Aku duluan cat. Nah. Bener nggak ya ini ya? Itu bener nggak ya? Coba aku apa ini dulu. Wait. Yes, bisa. Oke. Aku duluan. Tapi si Yofi juga duluan loh ya. Tapi udahlah ya. Aku duluan lah udah. Yang itu bagus dia buat elemen. Iya. Itu buat si Nahida bagus. Buat Nahida bagus tuh, buat Nahida. Sama buat Nilo tapi butuhnya HP sih dia. Butuh HP. Nahida tuh butuh banget tuh. M.
Welcome back to the version
My
3.3
lover.
special program.
Your lover.
Okay, Patrick, what do we have next?
So next, we'll be covering the upcoming events for the new version.
Event baru.
Right, we've already mentioned the Test of Courage event.
Dapat
and
crown,
I'm sure
dapat crown.
plenty of
Yes.
you were wondering about
Oh, udah
that,
fix
so let's
masuk.
start there.
Iya, masuk ke timnya
Aha!
sekarang musuh
You
dia.
must be here to participate in the test of courage. I can already see a dark aura surrounding the two of you. If you carelessly go running into the event, all it'll take is one little misstep, and the darkness will swallow you up. Some strange and unusual things may occur along the way. If you ever feel you can't handle it, you may withdraw from the event at any time. This is your last chance. I'll count it down. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the test of courage. Enter at your own risk.
Tes keberanian
That
itu.
was pretty interesting.
Ini tes keberanian nih. Urban Legend iya.
I mean, it
Buat
is a
cara yang
test of
trigger
courage,
elemental reaction,
so
Bang.
I'm sure
Contohnya
there's
iya
some
sih.
Scary stuff going on there.
Reaction elemen ya.
Anyway, to successfully
Tar Hydro
clear
atau
this,
Elektro?
we'll be
Yoi.
facing a series of
Iya.
little tests.
Combo.
What's this? Tests, you say?
Yes, that's right. Word has it that if you walk around the test of courage,
ini
you
baru ya?
might find yourself encountering a special sort of game.
Oke.
We've already got the rules down, so I'll do a quick introduction. Basically, travelers will have to control a bouncing bar to bounce a ball and use skill ball effects to break as many bricks as possible.
Ternyata ada mini game ah.
This one seems
Ini
pretty
mini game banget nih.
During the game, travelers will be able to trigger elemental reactions
Buset,
to break bricks
seru
more
ah.
effectively.
Nice! It even has elemental
Gila.
reactions.
Yeah, we
Mainnya
can control the character to move the bar.
ini
When the
main
character
di
will
HP
use
lebih
either
enak sih.
pyro,
Kalau
hydro,
kayak gini main di
or
HP ya.
electro, the corresponding element will be applied to the bar.
Wah, GG
By
sih.
switching characters, you can change the element of the bar.
Seru nih.
Okay, all the pieces are
Seru
falling
banget,
into
seru
place
banget.
now. The bar can infuse a certain element, and the
Wah,
blocks
gila.
also have their own element. So causing a skill ball
Yah,
of one element
satu jatuh.
to hit blocks of different elements will trigger elemental
Apa namanya tuh ya?
reactions.
Iya,
How'd
aku
I
lupa
do?
namanya gamenya.
Yep, you nailed it. The bar will add the element
Aku lupa
corresponding
loh
to your
nama gamenya tuh.
character.
Dulu aku mainnya di
Besides
PC juga
triggering
nih.
reactions the way you just mentioned, if a skill ball is already infused
Pinball,
by an
pinball.
element and it hits the bar, it
Pinball
will
nih,
also
pinball.
trigger a reaction,
Yang gembos bola.
causing the
Iya,
skill
pinball.
ball to have some additional effects.
Oh, gila sih. OP.
When preparing your team, you can equip modifiers to receive various buff effects,
Oh, ada
which will help
buffnya.
you successfully clear the
Let's
challenge.
go.
Nice.
Also, when there are less than a certain amount of
Bolanya
bricks
bisa
on the
bisa
board,
ganti-ganti
the ball
elemen
lands
bolanya.
another hit. The bar will unleash fireworks.
Wih.
Yeah. Travelers can utilize this effect to
Tetris
break some
impact.
bricks that would normally be difficult to hit directly.
It's like a bonus attack.
Buset.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
So, travelers will need to select characters of the right elements.
Oh, kita harus ganti elemen ya? Ganti elemen, jadi itunya juga ganti. Oh, ganti elemen, ganti
Then
karakter
travelers
juga.
will be able to use their points to exchange
Tuh,
for
ganti
rewards in the
karakter.
event shop, correct?
That's right. Also, travelers will have the option of teaming up and playing the event together in co-op mode.
Oh, bisa
Oh,
co-op.
looks like a lot of fun.
Bisa kok.
Yeah, super
Mantap.
Yeah, in addition to this minigame, the Test of Courage storyline will also contain more challenges.
Dapat senjata loh.
Travelers will even
Dapat
have a
senjata.
chance to meet with some good friends
Tuh,
again,
Kabo
so
Sigure.
be sure to check out this new event. Alright, let's move on to our next event.
Okay, so next up, we have a race event called Across the Wilderness. Your objective, collecting balloons.
Woo!
I don't
Balon.
know, seems like the Wanderer's abilities might come in real handy here.
Astaga, butuh Skaramos ya di sini ya.
So, in this event, each stage will have wilderness balloons scattered all around. Travelers will need to find as many wilderness balloons as possible within the time limit to earn increasingly better rewards. So, during the challenge, travelers will be able to
Lucu ya?
utilize their character's
Buset.
skills and talents. So, it'll be important to assemble
Lucu
the
lah.
right team depending on the traits and terrain of the challenge area.
Oh,
interesting.
interesting.
Di Liyue juga ada dong, di
Travelers can
Liyue.
also use something called the wilderness
Kita payung,
compass
iya,
to
sok sih itu.
obtain various
Elah, ini
buffs,
event dulu nggak sih?
which include
Masa
jumping
dulu ya?
capabilities,
Event dulu?
increase movement speed, or unlimited stamina, etc.
Oh, limited sama
However,
stamina.
you can only claim one buff during each challenge. You must consume blessed energy to use the compass and gain the selected buff. You may charge the compass up by finding wilderness balloons or interacting with blessed energy in the challenge. Or you can always wait for the compass to passively charge over time.
Yo, this event looks pretty crazy. It's almost like watching parkour.
Parkour
There
ya.
are two different kinds of wilderness balloons in these challenges. The first is harvest balloons, which will
Yap,
increase
hampir-
the overall
hampir dulu.
progress
Oh,
of your
dulu
search
pernah
for
ya?
wilderness balloons. The other kind is sonar balloons, which will cause several harvest balloons to appear around you for a set amount of time.
That's awesome.
So there will be 5 stages available for this event, and travelers will need to consider the conditions and terrain of each stage
Wah,
to come up with the best way
rame
to
ya.
complete it. Also, travelers may team up in co-op mode for challenges.
Ooh, more chances to play together. I love it.
Oh, bisa bareng sama
same.
teman.
Okay.
Bisa bareng,
let's
bisa
move on
bareng.
to our next event.
Oh,
Everyone's
mantap. Untuk ada
favorite game
Venti
of
harusnya
hide and
bisa.
seek is back
Belum,
with
aku
the
belum ada
Witcher
Venti
event.
loh.
And of course,
Semoga
there's
adanya
going to be
mimpi.
another co-op
Mampir di
event.
Soft
And I,
PT,
for
iya.
one, am super excited for it.
Semoga.
There's nothing like a good co-op. Many of you might already be familiar with this event by now, but there have been a few changes. Let me introduce what travelers can expect to see this time around.
Oh.
We can probably skip some of the basics this time. You know, players either hide or seek. And then...
Okay, wait a second. There actually might be some new travelers out there who've never seen this event before. So,
Hide and seek.
why don't you start with some of the basics?
Right, good point.
Semoga menang red.
Let's start
Red
at the
on.
beginning then. This is a game with a long
Oh, interest.
history in Mondstadt. Travelers will be split into 2 different sides,
Huh?
the rebels and the hunter.
Oke.
You will need to use skills and master the art of hiding or chasing down others to win this event. The goal of the hunter is to capture all the rebels, while the rebels run or use other means to keep themselves
Oh,
from getting caught.
kejar-kejaran.
Okay, that's straightforward enough.
Oh, ini seru nih.
So, what else you got?
Ini seru peta umpet nih ya.
Some
Hide and seek nih, seru.
travelers may remember playing as the rebels and getting caught early.
Sembunyi ya sama dari
Once
dari
that
patung.
happened, all you could do is spectate and watch the rest as the others continue playing. But this time around, once
Gila.
you're caught, you'll still be able to participate in the match even in observer mode.
Eventnya seru. Iya, seru banget nih.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Once you're in observer mode, you can't be seen by other players.
Wah,
and
OP
will
ya.
achieve the illusory beacon skill. This skill will allow you to place a random beacon to confuse the hunter.
Dia udah jadi hantu
If
ya.
the beacon successfully tricks the hunter and is destroyed, then the hunter will suffer an obscured vision.
Oh,
effect.
bisa
So,
diperangkap kayak
even
gitu juga dong.
after you've
Di
been
trap.
captured, you can be like a little ghost trying to help your teammates by
Oh, bisa bantu
disrupting the
teman
hunter.
teman nih.
That's pretty
Bagus
fun.
nih.
And at least
Enak,
you
enak,
don't
seru,
have to
seru,
sit
seru.
there and just watch the rest of the match anymore.
Exactly.
Seru banget,
What
gila.
does the-
Ayo main berempat. Yuk, yuk, yuk.
I mean, we gotta keep it fair.
Seru lah.
Some new windward arts have been added for both the hunter and the rebels. The hunter will now be able to use the hunter's net. This net can be thrown and will remove any rebel disguises
Oh,
within its
nangkap,
range,
nangkap
and
pakai
will
net.
notify the hunter that a rebel was detected. If a beacon is caught in the net,
Pakai
it will
skill
be
lagi.
destroyed, and the hunter will not suffer from obscured vision.
Nice. So, I guess if you love playing Hunter, you'll probably love
Seru loh.
this.
Oh yeah.
Stream
definitely.
snap janganlah.
The skill
Jangan
rebels use
jangan
in previous
stream snap
versions
mulu.
of place beacons can now only be used by players in observer mode. However, the rebels will be able to use an all-new concealing beacon skill. This skill will allow you to deploy a beacon for a set duration
Stream
and
snap nggak tuh?
remain invisible while you're around that beacon. All players, including your rebel
Gue
teammates,
percaya
will
sih.
be unable to see
Waduh.
you while you're invisible. If the concealing beacon is destroyed by the hunter, then the hunter will have their vision obscured for a short time. Sounds pretty fun, huh?
Yeah.
Oke.
Yeah, so
Seru,
even if you
seru.
end up being captured by the hunter at the start of the game, you'll still be able to participate and assist your teammates. And did I mention Primo Gems and other rewards?
Primo
Good
Gem!
stuff. So be sure to check it out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Ya,
Seriously,
Primo
I
Game
can't
juga,
wait
Le.
to play with friends. Okay, our next event is a combat-based event.
Time for some
Combat.
combat.
Ini
In
seru
a
nih.
forbidden place warded by dust and sand, mysterious foes have assembled lines of fortifications to stop your coming.
Ooh.
That's right, a new edition of Misty Dungeon will arrive in version 3.3. Stoked.
Sweet.
But this time around, there will be a total of 7 trials with different themes.
Ada event web
running
juga
in
bang.
Misty
Hari ini.
Dungeon.
Oh iya.
Each has a
Hari
different
ini ya?
leyline disorder, and travelers will have to adjust their teams according to the disorder's effects and the distribution of enemies. There will also be trial characters for you to select from as well. After entering the domain, travelers will need to go and complete 3 challenges to collect ancient runes. After collecting power from 3 ancient runes, we can power up the control array and proceed to the final challenge. Also, throughout the trial, additional benediction mechanisms and challenges will appear. Travelers may choose to interact with these to increase the leyline disorder's effects.
Sama
or
kayak
revive
mimpi
including-
emas ya ini. Ini sama kayak mimpi emas ini di piramid itu.
Just go for all the challenges.
Coba cek pesan kamu.
I know,
Ivan.
but travelers should keep in mind that the challenge objective for
Ivan
each
jadi
trial
Aranara disuruh
might be
berkebun.
different. So be sure to check the objective and aim for that while proceeding. In terms of rewards, travelers can look forward to winning Primo Gems and other various
Bagus,
prizes.
bagus nih. Primo game.
Ooh, I like prizes.
And last but not least, version 3.3 will also have
Coba cek
leyline
pesan
overflow
kamu.
events. Travelers can look forward to saving their
apa?
resin and earning more Mora and experience books.
Nice, that's awesome. That'll be great for all the travelers out there still leveling up all their new characters. And even if you don't need those resources now, it's always good to stock up and have more on hand, am I right?
Yeah.
2 kali lipat, bro.
travelers looking
Let's
to upgrade their
go.
characters won't want to miss this.
Ini
This is all
kita
good
butuh.
stuff.
In
Ini
addition to the new
kita nggak ada
version's
buku soalnya.
limited time events,
Kita butuh itu.
Version 3.3 will also be adding a new permanent game mode called Genius Invocation TCG.
Genius Invocation TCG!
New permanen timur. Nih kartu.
Before we get into that, let's take another quick break and enjoy
Yes!
a redemption code.
Yay!
Yay!
Slap that code on the screen!
Alright. Itu. Sama lah ya punya kita harusnya. Aku pin punya ku aja deh. Hehehehe. I'm so sorry, brother. Let's go. Nice. Oh, ada kartu loh. Ada dek kartu akan gacha juga kah? Ya, nggak tahu sih itu. Kayak sih butuh cari gacha itu. Oh. Oke, Lan, thank you Lan. Aku ketik dulu itu. Oke, aku nanti main
Welcome back,
tuh.
everyone.
Oh, oke.
During our journey into that, we've stumbled across several NPCs talking about a game called Genius Invocation TCG. So next, we'll introduce this card game that's been taking Teyvat by storm. In the
Yes!
version 3.1 special
Yes!
program, we already revealed that
Kartu.
Genius Invocation TCG will be a card game where we can challenge various characters and NPCs or battle against your friends. But there is actually a legend behind this game. It is
Ooh.
said that a young guy in Sumeru found an ancient casket of tomes in the attic. He opened it
Permanen
and
loh ini.
discovered
Ini permanen
the
loh.
soul of an ancient TCG player called the Crocodile King had been captured inside.
Okay.
What a name.
It turns out that the Crocodile King was King Deshret's viceroy, who battled an opponent named the Ibis King. During the match, the Crocodile King fell prey to his opponent's scheme and was sealed away in the Casket of Tomes.
Ouch, game over.
After being unexpectedly released by the kid, the Crocodile King possesses him and helps him to gradually climb the ranks to becoming a legendary TCG player.
Oh,
Nice.
karena
Hang on, is it
itu.
just me, or does that kind of sound like the plot to a light novel or something?
You're right.
Ditemukan loh
Turns
berarti
out
itu ya.
that Yai Publishing House is about to release a hit light novel series based on Genius Invocation TCG.
Okay, now
Wah.
this is starting to sound like a plug for Yai Publishing House.
Oh iya ya Miko.
But anyway, that's the legend on how Genius Invocation TCG came to be. Though it's probably just a story they came up with for marketing the game.
So while you were telling us about the story, I was over here researching the rules to the game. Basically, Genius Invocation TCG is a game
Udah bisa
where you
duel
use
sama.
a deck of cards to duel against an opponent.
Wah.
The objective is to defeat all of your opponent's
Wah, gila seru
Also,
gimana?
there are many
Kecing.
features and mechanics in the game that resonate with Genshin Impact's gameplay, so it shouldn't be too hard for players to get the hang of.
Right, I even saw some elemental reactions in the gameplay.
Oh, ada elemental reaction
A
juga.
constructed deck must contain character cards, and as you might expect, these character cards have a normal attack, an elemental skill, and an elemental burst.
Buset.
So when a character card deals elemental damage to an enemy, it will cause them to be affected by that element. Then you can switch to a character card
Udah,
of a different
tadi
element
udah
and
dikasih
use
tahu.
their abilities
PS2-nya
to
itu.
trigger an elemental reaction.
Ayato sama
Did you guys notice there are
Raiden.
even monster character cards? Can we even make a
Gila.
deck with, like, just the monsters from the game?
You're really getting into this, Max.
Itu bandnya tuh 10 loh. Powernya
I like
10 dong.
card games.
Who doesn't?
Gila, ini OP sih.
So in Genius Invocation TCG, all actions require you to spend elemental dice. Each
Wah.
round, both you and your opponent will roll 8 elemental dice. Each of these elemental dice can have any one of 8 elemental attributes.
Hold on, but there's only 7 elements in the world of Teyvat.
You're right. So in addition to the 7 standard elements, there's also one called the Omni element. The elemental dice required for a character card to perform an action correspond to the character's element. So, for example, a Pyro character like Diluc needs either Pyro or Omni elemental dice to perform an action. Clear now?
Buset. Ada syaratnya dong itu.
Clear.
Also, elemental
Overlord.
dice can be used to switch characters or play a variety of other cards, such as equipment cards, event cards, and support cards.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
These cards create the potential
Itu
for
bisa
a
biar
variety of strategies.
iya.
Right. While playing
Seru
Genius
loh.
Invocation TCG,
Seru loh.
travelers can earn player experience, which will increase your player level.
Kita
As
bisa
your level
naikin.
increases, you'll be able to challenge more characters and NPCs.
Wow.
By completing challenges, you may earn lucky coins, new cards, or other rewards. Lucky coins can be exchanged in the event shop for cards, or can even unlock dynamic skins for certain cards.
Bisa dapat B5 Sam.
Skins? Those are cards that have moving illustrations, right?
That's right. All character cards can unlock a dynamic skin. After unlocking that, there'll even be a cool bonus animation whenever you cast that character's elemental burst.
Wah, ini butuh
And if you're
harus
confident
nih,
in
harus
TCG
nih, bukan butuh
skills,
lagi, harus.
Also invite a friend to duel. After reaching a high
Bisa
player level,
ditukar sama
you'll
itu dong.
even unlock
Oh,
a
katanya
match
doang
game
ya?
mode.
Ah,
So,
tapi
be sure to
tapi
get
udah oke
Travelers
lah harusnya.
should note that playing
Ya,
against
kagak
your
doang
friends
sih.
or other travelers won't
Ya.
count towards any leaderboards or provide any rewards. So you can
Tapi
relax.
oke lah
all
ya.
just for fun.
Podcast bang, iya.
Okay, that's everything we have for Genius Invocation TCG.
Tapi
And
seru lah,
that
boleh lah,
brings us
boleh.
to the end of today's special program.
Aw.
So, what did you think?
Why does it have to be over? There's so much that this version has to offer.
Hoyoverse tidak sebanyak itu, iya loh, parah sih Hoyoverse loh.
Super stoked to be part of this. I think I just gained some Kuguryoku points just doing this whole thing, so.
Man, the new characters look cool.
Nggak mungkin sih.
Scaramouche
Itu nggak mungkin sih. Ah, lu aja kagak collab,
Yo,
iya.
That's awesome.
That's super dope.
That's
Nggak mungkin
awesome.
sih.
And I cannot wait to play in some of these events and mini games. I'm super excited. This was so fun.
OP sih tapi
I'm
ya.
really glad that we got to do the special program together.
I'm so happy.
Kita
I
pun
got
nggak ada
to come back
konsnya,
for another
ampas.
special program. This is my
C6
third
kapan?
time being on one of these, and I can't wait for number 4. I'm counting.
I'm so happy. This is my first one, so thank you for having me.
Doesn't it feel good?
Yes.
Doesn't it feel good to feel special?
Seriously, I'm
Do
just
you feel special?
I really do. Thank you.
Nanti langsung domain aja ya. Iya. Nanti langsung domain,
Special program. So, I hope everyone enjoyed it,
Okay.
and we'll see you in game.
See you, okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey.
Bye,
Wih,
everyone.
GG. GG. Oke. Udah. Oke, kita lanjut ke gamenya ya guys ya. Let's go. Ayo guys, ready? Tinggal Egil ya. Malam Bang Yuda, halo, nyimak. Nyimak. Satu orang lagi udah nggak usah lah ya. Langsung aja, lagi ngapain? Ini mau lagi cari RT nih, RT emblem of Sever Fate. Let's go. Buat Raiden nih, ini buat Raiden doang nih. Masih mau ikut, masih ada slot. Kamu mau ikut? Tapi ini Sky dulu lah ya. Kamu kan masih lama kan ya harusnya. Ini Sky dulu lah. Habis ini baru kita ini lagi. Nanti yang kedua baru ini. Aku udah out. Makan dulu Bang. Oke Mike. Makan. Aku udah out tadi. Iya ya. Dia langsung masuk dong. Yuk, keluar dulu yuk. Dia langsung masuk dong. Yuda ikut. Ya keluar dah. Salah dong. Kok malah keluar di sana sih? Keluar domain. Makan. Alright. Lan, keluar dulu Lan. Yuda OTW ke sini. Mana sih Yuda? Where are you going? Oke, dia udah masuk ke dunia. Nah. Let's go. Gila, Ayaka keren ya. Ini udah belum ya mereka ya? Masih udah sih, coba. Sudahkah? Hah? Nanti kesini Sabi kali ya, habis RT. What is that? Tinggal si Yuda nih ya. Oh, bentar Bang, load. Oh. Ya harus keluar dulu dong. Yuda masih loading ya. Oh, udah. Harus cepat nih. Nggak nonton Piala Dunia Bang. Aku nggak terlalu ikutin sih, tapi ya. Ini apa sih? Oke, bener aja. Tapi orang-orang di kantorku itu pada taruhan semua loh. What the heck? Aku enggak lah, aku nggak mau ikutan lah. Taruhan bola tuh. jadi kau pengen apa? Jerman? Spanyol? I'm gamers. Ayaka. Tingginya sama ya? Enggak deh, aku lebih tinggi dong dikit. Mending Jodet. Hah? Jodate. Apa tuh mending? Mending Dojat ya, Dojat. Donet. Oh. Iya. Let's go. Aku Brazil. What? Boom. C2 sama. Oh iya, aku baru ingat dong. C2 ya. Oh iya, Yuda Zhongli C2 dong. Iya, gila OP sini udah. Gila C2 itu sakit banget ya? Apa keras ya jadinya? Rusuh banget asli lah. Gila. Zhongli-nya GG, Yuda. Zhongli-mu kok GG kali. Buset. Emang C2 emang merubah segalanya sih. Ya jelek. Ya wes lah. Jam berapa sih sekarang? Bentar, aku lihat jam dulu. Jam 7.46. 14 menit lagi ya. Eventnya belum dong aku. Kok eventnya belum loh. Bentar, ini kita 3 kali lagi. Habis ini kita udahan. Iya, banyak taruhan. Iya, banyak banget loh taruhan. Di kantorku tuh semua taruhan Asem. Cuma aku doang yang enggak. Kalian bayangkan lah, cewek cowok sama aja Asem. Tapi masih ada ya cewek yang nonton bola sekarang ya. Baru tahu loh. Biasanya kan yang setahu apa om baru yang nonton bola kan ya. Ini enggak Asem. Mungkin sekarang cewek juga nonton bola loh. Aku kayak harus ganti jadi ini dulu ya bentar. Oke. Alright. Boom. Aduh, di sana dong dia. Gila. Gila. Terbang orang-orang lah. Wah, OP sih. Wah, OP Asem. Quick, kita harus cepat nih. Quest eventnya belum loh. Ini quest eventnya belum ah. Ini harus cepat nih. Speedrun. Wah, nggak ada ER sih ya, tapi masih oke lah. Gila, dawatnya bagus. CDM. Nice. Ya, tapi nggak ada ER ya. Tapi ya udahlah, kita harus bersyukur di mana kondisi apa itu HP ya. Bentar, itu HP gitu yang tadi. Ya kah? Yang baru. Iya kah? Arti. Tadi tuh atas itu ya HP ya, HP goblet ya. Well. Padahal kita lihat udah bagus di atas ya. Eventnya besok masih kebuka buat jalan itu bagus. Iya sih. Aku tadi nggak lihat main statnya lagi. Bukannya besok maksudnya. Oh. Boom. Gila. Aduh, tidak kenal lagi. Jelek banget. Oke. Sekali lagi mabar pasmo besok malam bang. Boleh, let's go. Aduh, yang tadi tuh opsi HP dong. Oh, kita di atasnya. Aduh, ini jelek banget asem. Bentar. Jangan like. Ayah. The last. Ini last nih. Habis ini kita udahan dulu lah. Mau quest event lagi aku. Belum kelar. Quest event nggak lama lah harusnya ya. One make the cat. I want it. Oh, yang tadi opsi HP. Bentar. Yang tadi itu yang plus 1 plus 0 ya, plus 0. Mana plus 0? Aku mau lihat yang tadi. Oh, di sini. Oh alah. CR minimal 48an, CD 180 plus R 200. Oh. Iya kah? Boom. Boom. Aku ulti lagi. What? Masih kena dong? Oh, udah habis ya itunya. Langsung kelar, bro. Thank you semua. Bang, bantu bos. Oh, boleh. Let's go, I guess. Gak ada apa-apa. Mau. Let's go. Bantu bos, oke. Udah pernah punya Raiden tapi kemana GG. Good game, Yuda. Good game, Yuda. Bisa ke hack ya? Kita ke kota dulu untuk bikin resin lagi, 4 resin. Harusnya aku mau event dulu. Bentar, ini kayak quest event dulu, oke kali ya. Lunifer ini apa? Aku bantu kamu bos di off stream aja kali ya. Raiden gue acak statnya. Oh. Aku yang mana nih? Orang Thailand juga. Hah? Itu Roxy juga ke hack juga semua akunya. Hah? Kok bisa ke hack kalian? Oke. Kita ke Worldmu. Hah? Kok silan ini? Lan, prit. Lan, prit. ini silan ini harus di-ban ini. Harus di-ban. Gue nggak dapat anjir. Oh, ini nggak dapat. Oh alah. Kita ke tempat Luna. Let's go. Oh, tadi tuh ini busuk. Oke. Yuk kita keluar dulu. Kita ke tempat si Luna. Eventnya bisa kebuka. Luna. Aduh, aku belum kelar quest event dong. Kok ke gua bang? Enggak ya? Oh bukan ya? Oh iya, ke Lunifer ya? Astaga, aku salah dong. Ke Lunifer ternyata aku nggak kebaca lagi. Aku ini dulu. Aku apa? Ini pengumuman apa? Oh ini, bentar, ini bukan sih. Oh ini quest event yang itu. Oh ini quest yang web ya. Oh alah, oke. Oke. Berarti nanti aku itu ada event web juga iya. Aku in dulu quest event dulu lah ya. Luna, bentar ya Luna ya. Atau ada yang mau bantu si Line. Kebalik-balik langsung. Line sama Luna. Mana. Cepat. Cepet apa? Oh, belum kebuka. Oh, belum kebuka. Oke, kita ke tempat si Lucifer aja ya. Kita ke tempat Lucifer ya. Oke. Let's go. Aku ternyata belum kebuka ya. Aku pikir udah kebuka dong. Aduh. Nah, hidanya dong. Halo. Iya, tahu. Iya, let's go. Kamu mau kemana? Ayo, bantu. Enggak ikut ya, Nina anjing soalnya. Oke. Dia UED-nya itu 873 788 309. Ini UED-nya nih bagi yang mau join. Apa tuh lah? Bentar. Oh, ini nih yang situ. Oh ya. Yeah. Oh, thank you Lan. Arigato yo. Bentar lagi nih. Buset. Sama kayak gue loh. Let's go. Ya. Ini cuma lo AR. Oh. Bentar. Kamu tag kemana? Oh, ke atas. Oh, ke sini. Let's go. 18 Inazuma kemarin. Oh. Pakai bug kena Hidashi apakah? Itu kayaknya pakai bug sih itu. Nggak mungkin enggak loh. Karena apa? Karena dia nggak mati ya? Lah, kok dia nge-lag itu? Dia baru mati di sini. Raiden lu asem si Luna. Hah? Oh, domain. Kupikir apa? Oh, domain. Alah. Barbara, hah? Barbara Solo. Yang butuh material nanti bilangnya ya di DC. Iya. Lu kalau mau mancing buat the cash bisa jadi gue. Aku mau dong. Aku nggak tahu loh, dia ikannya yang the cash itu yang ungu itu munculnya pas kapan di mana-mana aja. Luna cepat banget, dia pakai PC yang paling cepat nih kayaknya nih. Mami. Dia pakai apa? Primordial Jet ya? Asem itu dia pakai primordial Jet. Asem itu senjatanya. What the heck? Dia pakai primordial Jet loh. Asem primordial Jet tuh ada. Oh iya, ada. Let's go. Apa? Hah? Ini apa udah? Mau nanti pas off stream deh ya. Ini udah. Seriusan udah. Ijo. Oh, beda itu hijau. Ini udah. Masih ada. Cepat banget asal. WL kecil jadi lawan slam kayak pecahin balon alon. Benda itu hijau. Hijau. Aku nggak tahu meme-nya tuh, Apa referensinya tuh apa tuh SpongeBob? Iya kan, iya kayak aku pernah dengar lah tuh di SpongeBob. Iya kan, jokesnya SpongeBob itu. Ada banyak dia. Iya, aku udah lama nggak nonton SpongeBob semenjak SMA. Aku udah nggak nonton lagi. Aku udah ke zaman warnet waktu itu. Oke. Asem beneran kayak pecahan balon asem. Kayak pesen balon ya. Gila, beda banget ya senjatanya ya. Lihat deh. Senjatanya primordial jet, punya gue apa itu? Aduh. Well, dia ada Nahida curang le. Aku mau loh Nahida. I want it. Lihat bunda itu hijau. Aduh, parah. Janganlah, jangan digituin lah. Nope, jangan digituin. Kasihan atau. Namanya juga domain rendah, iya. Parah lu, enggak lah. Kan cuma ngomong doang. Wah gila, Raiden ya. Oh shit. Kita langsung cepet-cepetan aja, cepet-cepetan. Alright. My lover parah bang satu ini. Iya, lover gue juga kali. Ya apalagi. Dan ini aku thank you for coming. Kalau BJWS mesti basic attack dulu 7 kali. Oh. Saya mending the catch si Sasha lebih worth it. The catch, I need it. The catch, yes. Dan dia udah keluar ya, oke. Thank you. Si hari-hari berbagi bersama Antifresh. Lu jangan gitu Lan. Woi. Apa? Udah ada yang ngincer kita. Thank you. Aku off stream dulu. Arigato. Udah selesai rapnya. Mika baru datang dong. Halo Mika. Dadah Mika. Udah itu sangat hijau. Terus dia itu tipu lagi ya, Tom. Hijai ya, Tom. Bye bye semua, dadah. Oke. Gue baru join, dadah. Nggak mau tahu gue mau off stream. Dadah. Ada Mika bubar. Ada Mika, ada data.